I am a artillery officer and I am representing Pinaka multiple launch rocket system in the Republic Day contingent.
If you can tell us about Pinaka and if there's any upgradation that has been done this time.
So Pinaka is a multi-launch rocket system, which means that it can fire many rockets simultaneously. For being Pinaka, as the name was given, it was a bow of Lord Shiva. So according to that, the nomenclature has been given. And upgradation is like it is upgrading day by day. New weapon, new technology is coming day by day, and it is an indigenously built weapon system by BEML, L&T, and DRDO. So it's a part of Make in India and an Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Will this be the first time you will be a contingent commander during the Republic Day?
Yes, it's my first time to be the contingent commander.
How does it feel to be a contingent commander on that day, and what would you like to say for the Republic Day?
It is a proud moment for me, my unit, and my family. So it's an honor to be part of Republic Day parade, and it's like only few people get this opportunity to be the part of the Republic Day. So I feel lucky to be part of it.
I'm Mechanized Infantry Contingent Commander, and I'm with Sarath, the BMP-2.
If you can tell us something about Sarath and if there's any upgradation that has been done this time.
Yeah, Sarath, this is the Indian version of the BMP-2, and it's now being manufactured in Medak, Ordnance Factory Medak. And over the period of time, we have done 4 to 5 modifications on the basis of requirement of the operation. So, for example, we have TISC. So it is a sight which allows us to engage targets during night and neutralize the targets. And we have ALNS, so that is Advanced Land Navigation System. It will help us to navigate better in low light conditions. So these are the modifications. It is fully amphibious vehicle, so without any outside engineering, it can be engaged in river crossing and coastal operations.
Is this the first time you will be participating?
Yeah, this is my first time.
So how does it feel being the contingent commander?
It feels great. I feel proud to represent Indian Army and Mechanized Infantry. It feels really good.
I am the contingent commander of Nag missile system, which is also known as NAMIS.
If you can tell us about the Nag missile system once and if there's any upgradation this time.
Yes, ma'am. Nag missile system is an anti-tank guided missile, which is having the capability to engage enemy fortified tanks in day and night conditions. It is having the range up to 4 kilometers, and it is indigenously made by DRDO, which is inspiring the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
And is this the first time you will be the contingent commander?
Yes, ma'am. I am coming for the first time, but this equipment is coming for the third time, ma'am.
And how does it feel you being the
Ma'am, it's a proud moment for me to represent this equipment on this Republic Day parade.
The equipment in front of you is Agni Baan multi-barrel rocket launcher system. It was inducted in Indian Army in 1971, and recently it has been upgraded to indigenous vehicle platform by L&T and DRDO, increasing its mobility and flexibility.
And is this the first time you will be participating in Republic Parade?
Yes, this is the first time I am participating in Republic Day Parade after the upgradation.
And how does it feel you being a part of Republic Day Parade? What do you want to say on that?
It's a very proud moment for me and for Indian Army as well to be here at Kartavya Path on that day.
This time I am contingent commander of tank T90 Bhishma, which we are going to showcase in the Republic Day Parade. This tank has been indigenously built. It has powerful 125 mm gun with advanced protection system and better night vision capability. A recent upgradation which has been done on this tank, that is TWMP, as you can see in front of the tank, that is track width mine plow, which gives this tank capability to negotiate the minefield by itself.
You can see this is the all-terrain vehicle Chetak, and it has the capability that it provides us cross-country mobility. By that I mean that irrespective of the terrain, whether it is marshy, whether it is high altitude, whether it is, let's say, frozen patches of ice and snow, and also steep inclines in mountainous areas. So it provides us mobility with that. At the same time, it gives us the total capacity of about 600 odd kgs. So that gives me the capability to use it in terms of, let's say, for operational purposes, ADAM and logistics support, and to move stores, manpower and equipment from place A to place B, just in case the terrain does not allow us to move through roads. So does that. And as far as the modification is concerned, so last year we had displayed the ATV, but it was it was an open one, correction. But this year what we have done is we have modified it and made it into a closed one. So what it helps me in is that that irrespective of the weather, whether it is snowing or any other inclement weather conditions, I'm still able to carry out movement. So it does that, yes.
And is this the first time you will be the contingent commander?
Yes, it is my first time, but I am a third generation officer, and my father has already done the Republic Day parade 3 times back in the 90s, yes.
So how does it feel you this time being a contingent commander and participating in the
Right.
parade?
So as a child, I'd always looked up to him, and I'd always seen that probably in some time I might as well get an opportunity. So because that is becoming a reality, obviously it's a special moment, and I'm really excited for it. The contingent commander for the Kapidhwaj, that is the specialist mobility vehicle, is a junior commissioned officer from the Jat regiment. However, I would just like to tell you more about the vehicle. So the vehicle that you see right behind you is Kapidhwaj. As the nomenclature is the specialist mobility vehicle. So this vehicle is particularly an amphibious vehicle. What it does is it gives me mobility across all kinds of terrain, right? So if I have to move, let's say, on a treacherous terrain of hilly areas or stony areas or marshy areas or sand dunes or over desert plains, or even across the lakes, whether it is frozen or partially frozen. So that gives me this vehicle gives me the ability or the capability to have mobility across all kinds of terrains, and it has a payload capacity of about 1200 kgs and a seating capacity of about a section strength, that is about 10 individuals. So essentially what this vehicle does is that if I need to respond to any contingency in about a shorter span of time, along with complete battle load as well as the ADAM and logistics requirement, I can do that.
For the light specialist vehicle, that is part of the infantry column, participating in the Republic Day parade.
So if you can tell us about both the vehicles and if there's any upgradation that has been done this time.
So I'm commander of the first vehicle, that is Bajrang, and the second vehicle, that is Erawat. Bajrang is a light specialist vehicle and Erawat is a light specialist vehicle with a mortar system. Both the vehicles have immense power and they are used in the counter-insurgency and counter-terrorist role, both in Northeast as well as in the Kashmir. The vehicle supports multi-caliber weapons, and it is also IED proof as well as bulletproof vehicle. It has time and again validated the Indian Army that the Mahindra Defence has always been one of the top choices for the Indian Army, and this vehicle proves so. This vehicle also has a payload of 1000 kgs, and the engine has 215 horsepower, which acts as a force multiplier, not only to the Indian Army but also to the other defense forces to which the Mahindra Defence has supplied this vehicle to.
And is this the first time you'll be participating in the Republic Day parade?
Yes, this is my first time.
How does it feel?
It's actually a matter of honor for me, my regiment, and my parents, as well as my school friends who will be watching me. But more than that, I think it is, I'm proud of the fact that I'm part of the Indian Army, and I got this opportunity to be part of the Republic Day parade.
This equipment which you can see behind me is a short span bridging system, 10 meters. It is an indigenously developed bridging system used by Indian Army. It is used to cover various gaps or obstacles in various geographical terrains. It is used by Indian Army to cover small nalas and rivers. The significance of this bridging system is it is compatible with other bridging system like Sarvatra also, which makes it compatible also and this bridge can be deployed in a very less time. So movement of troops and deployment of various resources can be done in a less time. Being an indigenously developed bridging system, it has helped the Indian defense sector to contribute in the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme.
And is this the first time you'll be participating in Republic Day Parade?
Yes, ma'am.
So how does it feel and what do you want to say on that?
It is a very proud moment, ma'am, to be on 26 January as a contingent commander to myself and my parents.
It's really a matter of great pride and privilege for me to be chosen as the contingent commander of the for this equipment.
So if you can tell us something about the equipment and if there's any kind of upgradation this time.
Okay. If we talk about BrahMos missile system, that has been developed jointly as a joint venture of Russia and India, and its range is 400 kilometer, and with which it can strike deep inside the enemy territory with the devastating effect.
And is this the first time you will be contingent commander?
Yes, ma'am.
So how does it feel?
It's a matter of great pride and privilege for me to be as the contingent commander here and to move on the Kartavya path on 76th Republic Day Parade.